Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have a professional video about Bitcoin and its long-term value and short-term value. We are going to analyze a paper and criticize the conclusions of it. What indexes do really have an impact on the Bitcoin's price? Before we begin, do not forget to join the monthly subscription. You will get easy profits with an automated and the manual system. You will know exactly when to buy and exactly when to sell your altcoins. And it doesn't stop there. You will also get personal guidance, educational videos to become expert in the technical analysis, and many more benefits such as market updates and such. Okay, so you can find the link in the description down below, buymeacoffee/mindyourcrypto. You can also find the link there for the Telegram group chat. Hit the like button, subscribe if you like the content. First of all, I have no clue or I have not contributed in this paper, okay, using time series and sentiment analysis to detect the determinants of Bitcoin prices, okay, so I have not contributed and it is not my paper. I will just criticize it. I will have the link in the description down below for this paper as well. Let's go straight down into the conclusion because we do not want to see the methods of this paper. We want to see the conclusions and of course criticize the conclusions. So the first one, let me just have it on the 100. Actually, we are pretty fine on the 150% zoom. Okay, so the first thing they saw is that Twitter sentiment ratio has a positive short-run impact on Bitcoin prices. Okay, so we have the Twitter that if we have good news about Bitcoin's price, then in the short term, price will go upwards. This is correct. We have seen it multiple times, and especially when a person like Elon Musk or so tweets something, of course, many people retweet, and then there is a mood about being bullish or the opposite, okay, about bearish news, for example. Okay, so yeah, this is something that we are always seeing, but of course, most of the times, even if this isn't manipulation, then it is caused due to the fact that technical analysis allows them to be, technical analysis allows the news to have an effect in the Bitcoin's price, okay? So the next step we are reading right here is that the price of Bitcoins has been found to be positively affected by the number of Wikipedia search queries. This is true and not true. I will explain why. In May, after we had a crash, the search queries were very high. The FAT was really high, and therefore there was a major sell-off. Okay, a major sell-off. So not all the time that Wikipedia search queries has a nice impact on the Bitcoin's price. When we have a bull trend, of course they have. On the bull trend that started around November 2020, then yes, the Wikipedia search queries were more. If you search Google Trends, you will find them. And of course, they had an impact on the price as more people got into trading, and of course they bought instead of selling. Also institutions went in, and of course they had an impact in the price as well. Okay, so let's see. The next one is that the increase in the hash rate, an increase in the hash rate has a positive effect on Bitcoin's price. And let's go right now to the hash rate graph. Okay, how much the total hash rate per second. You can see that total hash rate per second, and of course you can see that on July 2021, 3rd July, we saw an increase in the total hash rate. Okay, if we go to the Bitcoin here, you will see on the daily frame that we started to go up around 21st July 2021, while the hash rate began to increase on July 3rd. So we had an increase in the total hash rate, the Bitcoin was going down, but in overall it was going a little bit down. You can see that, but it was preparing to have an increase in the price. Okay, so therefore, yes, this is very correct. Okay, the increase in the hash rate has a positive effect in Bitcoin's prices. Okay, so the negative short-run relationship between the price of Bitcoins and the exchange rate between the USD and the euro. Okay, so our estimation revealed a negative short-run relationship. Let's see if we have truly a negative short-run relationship between USD euro and of course the Bitcoin chart. And we can see that yes, this might be true and not. On 21st July, you can see that around on 21st July, we go back there. Okay, let's go back to 21st July. Okay, 2021, around there. You can see that we went a little bit down. Okay, we were consolidating, actually going sideways, but the price of Bitcoin from 21st July was going upwards. Okay, so here we were going sideways and Bitcoin was going upwards. Apart from that, we were going down. On 4th August, we were going upwards on USD with euro. Okay, USD against euro was going upwards from 4th August, and we can see that on Bitcoin we have the 4th August around. Let's go to the 4-hour frame so it is better for me. The 4th August was around there. It was going upwards. Okay, so yes, sometimes this is true, sometimes it is not, because they can have the same impact. Okay, and you can see that on 17 June we had a very increase, but in overall from 30 March around there till 28 May we were going down, while Bitcoin was going upwards till around 16 April. Let's see where it was, our all-time high 16 April, then it was going downwards. Okay, but you can see from 16 April USD euro was going downwards as well. Okay, so eventually this is not so true. This is not so true. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Okay, they are not correlated. The correlation coefficient should be around 0.5 or so. It depends on whether it is going from -1 to 1 for the correlation coefficients, as you know, but I think that it should be around 0.6. So we do not have that. Okay, so the analysis revealed that the stock of Bitcoins has a positive long-run impact on their price. And this is also a counterintuitive result, since the number of Bitcoins in circulation measures the total supply of money, which would be expected to have a negative effect on Bitcoin prices. Okay, so yes, mainly this is true. And of course, this is a little bit, it has a little bit of an impact on Bitcoin's price, however, not so much. Okay, and we are going now to one of the important, the Standard & Poor's 500 index, S&P index, as you know, was found to have a negative impact on Bitcoin's prices in the long run. Okay, so what are we doing right here? We are going to S&P 500 index, and you can see that on the long run, the S&P index during this whole bull run, it was going upwards, right? So anyway, I do not think this had a great impact. Okay, it was going upwards all the way, while on Bitcoin, if we go on the weekly frame, you will see that on the weekly as well, we were going upwards. Okay, you can see that on the weekly from 31st August 2020, we were going upwards as well, and even before a little bit we had a correction there, and from there around 5 October we started the major bull run for Bitcoin. All right, so definitely this is something that they do not go together. They both went upwards, so this is totally wrong. Okay, so we go there furthermore a little bit lower, and we are going to see that finally the speed at which the price of Bitcoin adjusts to its long-term equilibrium value is relatively high. Okay, in particular, about 1/2 of the deviation between the current and the equilibrium level of Bitcoin prices is already corrected within the next period. And this is true. We are going so fast upwards, so fast downwards as well, due to the high volatility that Bitcoin has. All right, so therefore this was a very good paper, but on overall it wasn't so accurate. Okay, we could find some things there that we should keep. For example, the total hash rate. Okay, we should be seeing the total hash rate. Okay, we should be seeing the S&P index. Okay, here it failed, but in general it has some good values right there. USD, euro, not, of course not around there. I do not think we should be seeing that. Of course, we know about Twitter and in general we were seeing some and criticizing a paper we were doing there, a professional job on the Bitcoin. YouTube needs more professional jobs onto Bitcoin. It isn't something that you should be doing videos without knowing anything. All the people should focus on professional jobs. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to join the monthly subscription, and of course I have the link in the description down below, and click the like button, subscribe if you like the content. Thank you. See you soon with many more videos. Bye.